Hello and welcome to this week's episode of What Biome Next, a travel show where we bring you knowledgeable and fun information about different biomes each week so you can plan your next vacation. On this episode, we will be traveling to the wondrous temperate grasslands, also known as the prairie, and explore native plants, animals, attractions, weather, and this biome's global importance.
Temperate grasslands are found north of the Tropic of Cancer and south of the Tropic of Capricorn. Major grasslands include the belts of Africa, pampas of South America, the steppes of Eurasia, and the plains of North America. Abiotic factors vary. They include fire. Lightning fires are not uncommon. Large bushfires clean up space for native seeds to germinate and grow, and also clean up space for new, rare wildflowers. Droughts are also common, which is why trees are unable to flourish in this biome due to the lack of water. The soil here is deep and dark. Layers of dead branching stems and roots are found throughout the soil, and they provide nourishment for living plants. Climate varies greatly between seasons, hot in the summer, cold in the winter, which results in rich soils, which is great for farming. The rainfall in the temperate grasslands falls between 10 to 35 inches per year. Native plants in the grasslands vary. There is a notable lack of trees and large shrubs in the grassland due to water. Grasses include purple needlegrass, wild oats, foxtail, ryegrass, buffalo grass. The reason there's so much grass is due to a low growth point, so they survive when animals eat them, underground stems and buds, thus they are uneasily destroyed by fire, and they're able to withstand drought due to deep roots. There is a lack of shelter from predators and an abundance of grass for food, thus resulting in a lot of herbivores. Ungulates are also present in the grasslands, as their long legs help them escape whenever predators arrive. Animals are pretty uniform throughout grasslands throughout the world, and they include bison, antelope, birds, gophers, prairie dogs, coyotes, and insects. And in the steppes, there are also lynx, antelope, falcons, and foxes. Just as ungulates use their long legs to escape from predators, other animals in the grasslands have adaptations to survive. Animals differing from ungulates often have front legs and paws adapted to dig burrows as a safety precaution against predators. They also often burrow during the cold winters. As mentioned previously, the weather in the grasslands varies. It's hot in the summer and cold in the winter, and it can reach up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit or as low as negative 40 degrees. There is between 10 to 35 inches of rain per year, mostly falling in late spring or early summer. It's best to visit in spring due to warm weather, grass growing, and flowers blooming. If you're visiting the grasslands, be sure to bring sturdy walking or hiking boots and loose clothing. In the cooler months, bring wool clothing.
Some of the attractions in the prairie include golfing, picnicking, horseback riding, camping, hiking, walking, snowshoeing, bird and wildlife viewing, and there are many tours that are given. For example, the National Park Service offers prairie bus tours and guided house tours of limestone houses dating back to 1881. Some threats to this biome include the overgrazing of domestic livestock, the conversion of the soil to agricultural soil, which benefits the economy, but it has led to overplowing, which has harmed this biome. Fire and fragmentation, as well as wildlife eradication. For example, the bison slaughter of the 1800s, and there's also been cases of poisoning prairie dogs, are threats to this biome. Some endangered animals include the prairie chicken, the black-footed ferret, and the Utah prairie dog. Several endangered plants include the Brassido-Clarkia, the fountain thistle, and the prairie bush clover. There is a fear of climate change for this biome. There is a fear of adding or exacerbating the existing stressors that threaten this biome. For instance, wildfires and droughts.
Grasslands are also very important important to the rest of the world due to the resilience of the grass through the harsh climates. And the lack of rainfall really gives ecosystems a sense of stability and naturally gives way to kind of a thick vegetation in many different areas. The grasslands also spread across many different areas of the world and cover about 8% of the Earth's terrestrial surface, and about 5% of it is protected. And it's been proven that the grasslands are rarer than the rainforests and in their natural state have a very biodiverse ecosystem. Since the soil in the temperate grasslands tend to be very fertile and deep, it's perfect for a lot of cropland and pastures, and much of North American prairies have been converted into a lot of farmlands and have contributed a lot to American agricultural products. Finally, the temperate grassland also plays a very important role in the carbon cycle and prevents a lot of carbon sinks that could cause drastic climate changes such as global warming.
Join us next week for a new episode of What Biome Next?